Welcome to episode 4, and we are well and truly in the shit. 15th place. We're only 3 points now off the relegation playoff place in 18th. So let's take a look at the goals from the 6 league games I've played since the last episode. As you may have gathered from those highlights, or lowlights I should say really, and from our league position, form's been absolutely terrible. Only the 2 wins in the 9 games that I've played since the last episode. Played so many games just because I was trying to find some form before I did another episode, and it's just not happened. Main highlight being a 2-0 win over Saint Etienne away from home in the League Cup, but we then followed up going out to Lorient 1-0 at home in that competition. We're also out of the French FA Cup, losing 2-1 to Bastille. And defensively, we're just all over the shop. I mean, you've probably gathered that if you've watched the last 2 episodes anyway. But just absolutely dreadful against Lille. Monaco, who weren't so bad against Lyon. I mean, admittedly, Lyon have got a really good forward line. But their right winger, Fekir, who's got 5 jumping reach and 5 heading, managed to rise above my centre-back, Huberchan, and score a goal. And you know you've got problems when things like that are happening. as I said in the last episode, I was going to change things tactically. I did. I've been playing a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-1-2-3 or 4-3-3 then in these last games. It's made absolutely no difference, and I'm going to go back to my more preferred narrow style for this game at home against Montpellier. And just so many mistakes at the back and just so many goals conceded. It's getting pretty ridiculous. I'm going to change it up a little bit though. I want to provide more protection. The back four. So I'm going to go with the two defensive midfielders in front of the back. Sahin is going to play as a deep line playmaker on support. He's very well, he is a natural as a defensive midfielder anyway. Samau's going to play as a holding player, defensive midfielder in there. So Sahin is going to move up into the centre midfield. Payet's going to play advanced playmaker on attack, so he's going to get into this space up here in behind the two strikers, hopefully provide a little bit of ammunition. Maybe we can get some goals, because there aren't any of them coming much at the moment either. Did do one bit of business, which was to bring in goalkeeper David Sawyer. Pele had been playing absolutely dreadful, so many mistakes that I thought I'd bring in another goalkeeper. Cost me £4 million from Sevilla. I think he's a better player than Pele, although statistically at the moment he's played 2 league games and he's conceded 6 goals so far with an average rating of 6.3. So yeah, he's not had a great start to the life at the club. His reflexes definitely could be better, and his one-on-ones and his kicking, I'm not quite so worried about his kicking. He's got a good command of area and decisions as well, and that's what Pele really lacks, is his decision making. He comes for so many crosses that he just flaps at and completely misses, and the opposition score. Command of area, I think, helps with that as well, and area reach. So I'm hoping he's going to come good in the next few games, but time is running out. Definitely running out for me as manager of Marseille. I need to start picking some results up. We need to start performing, otherwise this series is going to end before the end of the first season. So we are training at the moment with defensive positioning for games. It's not making any difference. I'm actually training attacking movement for this game against Montpellier, who are currently 7th in the league. We're not scoring many goals at the moment, so I've decided to go with that attacking movement, just in case we're working too much on the defence. Although at the moment, the way we're playing, you wouldn't think we were working on the defence at all. So let's see how it's going to go today. See whether I'm going to be one step closer to the sack and relegation for Marseille. So the team we're going with is Sawyer in goal. Saki is the right fullback. Hubachan and Rekic, the two centre-backs. Evra's left fullback. Samau and Sahin are the defensive midfielders. Sanson and Payet are the centre midfielders. Izika and Johansson are the forwards. Got the throw, Sake to take. I can't find Izika though. Here's a long ball down the wing for Nilmar. Cutting inside. He's been allowed to cut inside. That's a poor shot. So not much happening in the first half. I've had 5 shots, only 2 on target, none of them worthy of a highlight. Just going to tell the players they can still come out with a win today. Nobody's reacted amazingly to that, and we're going to crack on. Free kick for Montpellier. This would be dangerous. He'll get the cross in. No, Sake wins it. Now use it well, use it well. Down the line, given away. Sanson heads it back to Roussillon. Into Sakiri. Nilmar's dropped a bit deeper, but he's turning. He's being allowed to run. He's going to get the shot. Oh, I'm sorry, I holds on to it. Samau, Sahin, Sanson. Payet's got some space now. Johansson. Patient football. Sahin. Oh, give it away. Rekic can pick up the loose ball though. Here's Samau. Sahin to Sanson. Johansson. Izika. He's not going to use the overlap. Is he going to go for the shot? He gets it in! And that's 1-0. Come on! And now the players need to concentrate. Quick team talk before we watch the highlight. Brilliant by Izika. Really patient football by us. We got our rewards there. Johansson found Izeka. He was allowed to run with it, carried on going. The angle was tight, but he got it in at the near post past the keeper, and that is 1-0. And now we need to finish this game off. It's a corner. This is where we're susceptible. Nilmar, it's saved though, bounces clear, just hacked away. Johansson's going to win that though, puts it out for a throw. Nearly to the 70-minute mark now. I'm going to bring Johansson off. I'm going to bring Gomes on, stay as an advance forward. Am I going to make any other changes? Not sure I am. Or shall I? Shall I bring on Machak for Sanson? Sanson's race is looking a bit run. Yeah, no, we're going to do that. Zidane Machak is going to come on to play as a central midfielder. Here's Evra, finds Payet. Machak. Payet again, he's got players all round him. Evra back to Sahin. Machak, can he find a ball over the top for Gomes? He's not got much support. He finds Izeka. Sahin. Payet. Gomes trying to hold it up. Machak, his Payet. Finds Gomes. Go on, finish. Oh, and he just puts it wide. He was under pressure. In fact, that's a corner. Payet's going to whip this one in. Puts it really deep to Samau. Oh, and then we just play it back. And that seems like a wasted opportunity. But can we create something from it? We can't. Just for the last 6 minutes, I'm going to bring NG on for Izeka. And we're going to swap this round. NG's got bucket loads of pace. Just going to play Gomes as a target man. NG can go as a poacher. Just see if Montpellier are pushing forwards. Maybe just that ball over the top, even a flick on from Gomes. Try and use that pace and hit them on the break. So close. 30 seconds away now from absolutely vital win. Just need to see this out. Montpellier on the ball. Finding Ninja. It's inside. Sake. Jack. Oh, and just that gives it away too easily. Sessegnon. Silla. There's only 5 seconds remaining. We just need to defend this. Sake gets it away. Go on, Gomes. And that is it. That's full time. And that is a vital 3 points. So Izeka's goal, the only difference between the sides. I mean, we had much more shots than Montpellier, 19. We only got 6 on target though. Montpellier only had 2 shots on target. We had marginally more possession. It wasn't vintage by us, but that's an absolutely vital 3 points against a pretty decent side in Montpellier. But the kind of side we would expect to beat, because we would be expecting to be around where they are in the table. That puts us on to 25 points. That's 5 points clear of Guingamp now. 5 points behind Montpellier, 4 behind Bastia in that bang on mid-table position. So still a lot of work to do if we want to get a mid-table place and not be looking over our shoulder going into the second half of the season. But we definitely look much more comfortable defensively. In fact, Rekic was player of the match. Really good performance by him, 7.6. So that's actually really pleasing to see a defender get a man of the match for us. So that's done wonders to the morale as well. Before the Montpellier game, everybody was on really poor morale. We did have a team meeting which went really well actually, and it boosted everybody up sort of to okay. But it's amazing, just that win, just suddenly so much more green there. So let's see who we've got in the next few games. We've got Metz, who are 15th, so another winnable game, but our away form's shocking, or all our forms shocking anyway, isn't it? Then we've got Guingamp, so that is going to be absolutely vital. We get something there. Don't want them drawing us back nearer to them. Nantes as well. Stade Rennais are very high up there, 4th in the table at the moment. And then PSG, we won't expect to get anything there. I'm not going to do the PSG game as a live com. You've seen me get smashed enough this season. Maybe we'll come back for the Lorient game in 7th, actually one of our feeder teams as well. So if you've enjoyed this episode, please hit the like button. Please subscribe if you want to see more. I'm Fuddled Fox FM. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.